GM this morning, February 25th, 2025. Let's take a look at Bitcoin in the market today. People are losing their minds because of these last couple days we've had. Sweeping out the lows of the year. Right here, we have marked in liquidity. Let's see where we're at and what the market has in store. So, over the last 10 hours or so, we've had a nice dump. We've taken out this liquidity, as I just said, the yearly lows. Now, 9 out of the last 10 years, the lows of Bitcoin have been set in January, which was the case until today. Things are, how do I say it? Things are true until they're not. So, based on the past, 9 out of 10 times doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. So, here we are. It's a nice capitulation all the way down. We are on higher volume. Our daily structure is bearish. Our bands are bearish. Our ribbon is still bullish on the daily charts and wide. The shorter term ones are just starting to curl down here. We tagged our line in the sand here. Nice bounce off of it. We shall see where the daily closes. If we can close back up above 90 here, it won't be looking too bad. The bottom may be in. I'm not calling a bottom here because nothing is certain in the markets. Bottoms take time. They're generally not V reversals. It doesn't go like this. It's more of a down and then stair step higher like that. It's the way capitulations generally resolve themselves. So yeah, we have lower liquidity here, the 85 level. Line in the sand for a close. It's a strong market structure level here at the purple line. We shall see. Above we got the descending trend line coming down as resistance above as well. No need to panic unless you are over leveraged, in which case I feel bad for you. You made a bad decision. Spot bags, you're not in any danger. Overall, from the very high of Bitcoin here, we're down closing in on 20%. That's normal for a bear market. Take a look here at, or a bull market rather. Take a look at last year here. At the peak, we were down 33%. Peak of closes, 27. So we can go down some farther, but with the 200 period moving average coming up underneath, and we still have some levels here, we could tag liquidity, possibly come down, grab this liquidity here before we go back up. Keep an eye on what the market's saying. Let's go down to the 4-hour chart. So far, the 4-hour chart here, you can see we don't really have any signs of a bottom yet on the 4-hour. This candle right here is definitely a candle that's showing momentum weakening with a long lower wick. Big volume. Doesn't mean there's a bottom, but that's not like the candle before it. Big body on that candle. So we're leaving some inefficiencies definitely above. We have a nice gap right there. Let's go with a different color here. There we go. We got a gap right there. We also have a gap right in there. So gaps do tend to get filled. Take a look on a lower time frame if you're trying to find a bottom here. Take a look at Ethereum. A lot of the market's going to be following Bitcoin because that's what it does. Ethereum, bearish market structure, bearish bands, and yeah, I'll call this bearish ribbon here on the daily. We are still holding our block here on the daily. Holding on for dear life. This was the big liquidation candle. I don't know if we're going to reach down to the bottom of that. Right in here. Keep an eye out. Impulse candles also tend to get filled. There's one there. Price may very well may come up. Demonstration on here. Up into here. Refight our lines. Like I said, forever, 2800 is the line in the sand. The big major level. Defended once again. 4-hour chart. Bearish, bearish, bearish on all time frames. That's gone. Here we go. We don't need that anymore. We are looking down, trying to find a bottom here. It's pretty much the state of the market where we're at today, trying to find a bottom. Seeing if we're there. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Down. Don't hold Ethereum. Hold Bitcoin. Solana. Bearish structure, bearish bands. Still in a neutral ribbon, unlike Ethereum. Got Solana's big unlock. Check out yesterday's video if you want to see my thoughts on that. Maybe a bottom, lots of front running coming in ahead of time to that. Yeah, pretty much same thing across the market. Trying to find a bottom here. 4-hour, bearish, 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 structure, bands, ribbon. So GM to this, GM to the market. Lots of fear gripping the market. If you've been holding your cycle bags from lower, you got no problem here. Could be in for months of chop. So like here, all of this, as we draw some lines over here. We had our levels where we sweep. How come that's not working? Oh, I guess I got to be on. There we are. Sweeping the lows, sweeping the lows, sweeping the lows, sweeping the lows. Back inside, back inside, back inside. Back inside. It's so over, we're so back. It's so over, we're so back. It's so over, we're so back. Over and over and over again for months. That is not out of the realm of possibility for sure. So far, we are a couple months into this sideways range. As I've pointed out in videos over the past several weeks, I don't expect a run and take out of the highs. What we need to see is higher lows forming. We need to start. This is not good. Whereas this is good. And consolidation at the top for a break for all-time highs. That's what the bulls need to do. A loss of this purple line here. 200 period liquidity line in the sand. If we come back down to the 70K level, there's some serious problems in this market. You do not retrace an entire move. Throughout that entire consolidation last year, in the middle of the year, we did not come and retrace back to the where it came from. Because a bull market, let's take a look here, or a trend has higher highs and higher lows. If you're trending and you come up and you retrace back down, this is no longer a higher low at all. This is no longer a bull market because we have not made a higher low. So GM, hold on. Do not get shaken out of your positions when this is nothing more than just a correction so far. Till tomorrow.